Hi, I'm Andrea, Certified Wellness Coach with the International Association of Wellness Professionals. And in this video, I'm going to help identify 3 different areas of your life that you may not have considered playing a part in how well you're sleeping, and the simple changes that you can make in those areas to up your sleep game. And when we're trying to fix our sleep, we often think about direct interventions. We think about certain essential oils we can have in the room, or the perfect pillow we should buy, or maybe the perfect meditative or sleep music that we can have on. But a lot of times we're missing the boat, and we're missing the other areas of life that are having an impact on our sleep that we could be, or maybe should be, addressing first. Nutrition is a really large one. Caffeine intake is a huge one. With all of our soda and our sugary drinks, not to mention all our Starbucks drinks that we're intaking, our caffeine intake is a really, really large component of why many of us aren't sleeping. We'd have our coffee in the morning, we normally have an afternoon coffee, and then we're normally having sodas at night. It's really important that you keep track of what that caffeine intake is, and probably cut off your caffeine intake around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. When we don't, our bodies and our minds stay stimulated, which makes it difficult for us to fall asleep at night. If we're able to cut ourselves off, make sure everything that we drink in the afternoon isn't going to be stimulating, it'll help us. So try cutting out your caffeine right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Another really large aspect of nutrition is our dinner. So many of us are working late now that we come home, we go straight to the kitchen, we eat some dinner, and we go straight to bed. But our dinners are large, and they're heavy, and they're hard to digest. The thing is that when we do go to sleep, our whole body is slowed down. And so that means our digestive system is working very slow. And what it's actually supposed to be doing is repairing itself from the day, not digesting more food. So what happens when we have those heavy meals is your body's forced to digest into the night, which can cause acid reflux and indigestion, heartburn, which can wake you up, or it can lead to a really restless night. So you're not going to get the sleep that you need when you have that kind of meal. Your best bet is to turn to a very lean and clean meal. Vegetables and fruits and a lean protein. Things that are easy for the body to digest, but also provide the nutrients the body needs to be able to repair itself in the long run. If you're a late night snacker, that's actually not bad. But be careful what you're snacking on. When you're snacking on the high calorie snacks, the high sugar snacks, those aren't going to help you fall asleep. The sugar is going to keep you stimulated. The high calories are going to keep your body working, which can lead, once again, to the heartburn and the indigestion. So make sure you're sticking to your low calorie, your low sugar snacks if you're going to be snacking at night. Nuts are great. Fruit is great because it's easily digested. Just be aware of what you're consuming. The second area of life that we often need to consider is our physical activity. Being active during the day actually helps our bodies rest at night. Being active helps to regulate our cortisol levels and other hormones that are necessary for us to fall asleep at night, such as serotonin. Going for a 20-minute walk when you get off of work is a perfect way to work in that physical activity to rid yourself of any extra energy that you have, any stress that you have while preparing for sleep. And that activity actually ups serotonin, which can help with melatonin production, which helps you fall asleep too. Mood is the other really big one. When we find ourselves in an elevated mood of any sort, that can be anger, frustration, stress, excitement, any sorts of things like that, and we're trying to fall asleep, we're not going to be able to. Reason being is because those emotions put our body in fight and flight. And when our body is in fight and flight, it's not meant to sleep. It's meant to fight or to flee. So it's really important that we help our bodies wind down at night. So if you're somebody who has that TV on until you go to bed, especially if it's a stimulating show, or you're on social media and you love being in the comments section, you would probably do best to turn those things off about an hour before you go to bed. Let your mind wind down, and come out of those stimulating moods so that you are able to fall asleep. If you're somebody who's working through a lot of stress through the day, maybe some anger or frustration, maybe meditation at night is a good way for you to wind down. But take an hour, set some sort of bedtime routine, and wind down from the day to allow your body to finally sleep at night. So as we go through this and we talk about nutrition, and we talk about physical activity and your mood, are you finding yourself saying, I kind of resonate with some of those. I could probably use some meditation at night, or I should probably shut down that social media feed at night. Or maybe I should be careful about what I'm eating at night. If you're somebody who has kind of had that thought, which one of these three do you think may help balance your sleep, and what are you willing to try this week to help make that balance happen? And now that we've discussed and talked about these three areas of your life that may affect your sleep, what other areas of your life that you haven't really identified before do you think are affecting your sleep now? Go ahead, comment below, let me know what kind of changes that you've made, and go ahead and share this video with anybody else that you think may benefit from it.